The power has been with you all along. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Trey Michael, and this is another segment of Applied Consciousness. The segment today is something that you should practice on, something that you should let simmer in your mind, in your thoughts, and in your heart. What I want to say to you today is a truth that you yourself need to take a look at. You are what you think of most of the time. Let me say that again. You, male or female, boy or girl, are who and what you think of the most. As a man thinketh, or a woman thinketh, so is she. See, you have a choice to experience heaven, which is nature, love, kindness, sharing, family, friends, enjoyment, abundance. Or you can choose hell, misery, envy, greed, lack, not enough, absence of family, absence of friends, incarcerations. The list goes on and on. The difference between the two, between the yin and the yang, is which one you choose to focus on the most. I'm 36 years old, and I wish I would have understood these principles a lot sooner. Because I spent so much of my time on this planet focusing on the problem. Oh, the problem of where I'm living, the problem of the insufficient wages the employees are paying me, the problems of my cars breaking down, the problems of my kids acting out, the problems of my wife not doing exactly what I thought she should be doing, you know? And the truth was, I continuously was perpetuating that state of being through my thoughts. And then it dawned on me, and it dawned on me during the time period that I was being targeted, that it wasn't what was occurring outside of me that was controlling my reality. It was actually what I was only choosing to focus on that was controlling every form of my being. And then I went back to what I learned in children's church, and in that church, that a man or a woman is what they think of. As a man or a woman thinketh, so are they, right? So I encourage you all, regardless of what your external reality is now, because remember, your thoughts created that reality. I was watching a segment with Sadhguru, I might be saying his name wrong, and Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters. They had a segment, and it really resonated with me, what the gentleman said to Ralph. He said that anxiety, worry, doubt, and all of these things that we carry, we always say we need to let them go, right? That's in the spiritual community. Let go of the ego. But the truth is, you created that ego. So there's nothing to let go. There's just the fact of stop creating the anxiety, stop creating the circumstances that you don't want to live in. And the craziest part was you were creating them through thought. I always reference this because it just dawned on me like, oh my God, they were teaching us in school, the little three monkeys. It said, see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. And the reason that they were saying this, because those sensories, you know, the sight, the sight, the speech, and hearing, these components are what transmutes the information to your subconscious mind. It's similar to a person that sits in front of a TV and they watch horror movies all day long. Then one day the storm comes and they're in the house by themselves, and they're all of a sudden hearing all the cricks and cracks in the house. And then fear begins to consume them. Well, see, the thought had been harbored in their mind. The seeds of fear had been planted through their thoughts because of what they focused their attention on the most. Have you ever just sat down and watched some happy movies and had a great happy ending with a family? They reunites and the brother that was treated wrong finally inherited what was due for him. You felt that warm feeling that you felt inside. And then once the movie was over with, you went out with a smile on your face because that movie just brought you some peace and joy. And then you started realizing that that reality that you were listening to, that reality that you were seeing, starts to permeate, starts to form reality from nothing in your existence. And that's because you chose to focus your attention towards something that was fruitful for your life. Now, so many times people want a 10-step process to how to change their reality. They want a 5-year plan on how to change their reality. And it's simple. When you choose to say, I'm going to live a fulfilled and happy life. Not I'm going to, I am right now in this present moment living my best life. See, when you start speaking those words, your ears heard it. And the subconscious mind is going to begin to manifest it. But don't think that it's going to happen overnight, because the same day that you plant your seed is not the same day that the tree grows up to be what it is. It's seed, time, and then harvest. So if you are ready to encompass the beauty of life, the fifth dimension as we like to call it, the joy of life, the abundance of life, you can begin that process right now. Let me say it one more time. You can begin that process right now. But know the truth is you are creating your own reality. That's why it's called a free-willed reality. Because you can choose to create heaven through your thoughts, or you can choose to create hell through your thoughts. The choice is yours. My suggestion is don't wait 6 days from now to begin the process. My suggestion is don't even wait an hour to begin this process. Begin the process that the Creator, God, the hand that wrote it all, gave you the ability to create yourself. And He gave you that ability to create through thought. Nothing in existence that you see was not created through thought. This fireplace that you see, that's got a lot of water in it, it was created in the mind of a person. The design for this home was created before it was put into the physical reality. It was created in the thought of a person. Do you understand that? So that same process that you're experiencing every day on your iPhones or on your Androids, right? Those items that you're holding in your hand, those items that you're sitting at the table on the laptop with, right? Those things were created through thought. The problem with humanity is we like to give our power away to other things, to the government or the Republican or Democratic Party, or to the boss or to the owner of the company or to the police chief or to the organizations and all of these things. And we externalize our power when the power had been with you all along. I just wanted to share that to you on this beautiful day. I wanted to share to you how infinitely powerful you truly are. But the problem is we seldomly choose to tap into that power that the Creator or Source gave to you. Instead, we rather fall on our knees and say, God, help me, please. And He's saying, yes, I've already helped you when you were born. I gave you the power of your subconscious mind to manifest and create heaven or hell. It is your choice. And again, we fall on our knees, but I need you to do it. He said, I know, I did it before you asked. It's inside of you. Just tap in. And that's what I'm trying to install into the minds of all of you that are listening. Hey, listen, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I'm about to start putting some work in. I'm getting my business settled so that it can self-run itself, that it can be on autopilot, which gives me more time to help my brothers and my sisters, to give back what I have learned through experience on this planet. Again, most of this stuff is not something someone else told me. I'm only giving you the experiences that I personally have lived. And again, if this is not for you, let it go in one ear and out the other. But if this is something that you're feeling in the depths of your soul, then grasp it, hold on to it, and ride it out into the sunset. And it's when you go all the way to the sky and it becomes dark outside, just shine a little bright light for me so I can know that you're there. Hey, listen, if you have not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button right now. And also click the notifications, baby, so you never know that when you're asking God to, God, give me something, give me the help. He's like, go to Applied Consciousness. He's got exactly what you need right now. So hit that notification button also. And listen, and if you are a person that's always on the go, you don't really have time to sit down and look at this beautiful face, right? Then you can go to Applied Consciousness on podcast, on Anchor Podcast, on Spotify. The list goes on. Just go on there and find Applied Consciousness. You'll see a photo of me and my wife with black jackets on. We made that beautiful photo in the wintertime a couple years back. And click on it. And I have probably 40, maybe 50 podcasts on there that might be of inspiration for you. It might be exactly what you're looking for right now. See, all things are one, right? My existence here in Savannah, Georgia, can connect to you in Canada, can connect to you in Israel, can connect to you in Africa or Europe or Spain. It can connect to you on the other side of the country, right? Because all things are one. Sometimes inside of your pocket is the key that opens the door for another one of your brethren, another one of your brothers and sisters. What I'm doing is just placing my key on these social media sites for you to pick the key, because it's free. Knowledge is free. And for you to unlock the door to your success. Because I had tons of people that laid the keys out for me to open the doors that I had locked in my life. Again, subscribe to the channel. Also, check us out on Anchor Podcast. Hey, and listen, on the Anchor Podcast, there's an ability for you to support this channel. It's an ability for you to be of a blessing to me and my family as we are attempting to be of a blessing to you. If you go to the Anchor Podcast for Applied Consciousness, it's a slip there for you to support and be able to do monthly donations. Now, the reason I need that is because I've got this little shed back here, right? And right now we're just holding our storage stuff in. And I know the universe is going to bless me to be able to clear that thing out and create a studio for me to do my YouTube videos, and a studio for me to be able to get the correct equipment, the right sound pieces, instead of me having to hold this cell phone up to make my videos, so that I can make these videos sharper, so that I can do my best and put my masterwork into my craft to be able to share to more people. Also, hit that like button so that the algorithms can pick it up. Don't be stingy. Don't hold these things for yourself. As within, so without. Share, and it will be given to you. Give, and it shall be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Shall men give into your bosoms. That's just a little word from a book that I used to read back in the days, right? Hey, listen, like I always say, live, love, and laugh. And namaste, namaste, namaste. Peace. Got to put those two fingers together, because we are all one. Peace.